Let's begin today, a little practice. So let's do some Kapalabhati with Uddiyana Bandha, one of my favorite ways to start. It used to be what I always did in my practice, and I'm bringing it back. So inhale through the nose, exhale the air forcefully out the nose in 1 second. Draw the abdomen up. Inhale, exhale, draw the abdomen up. Inhale, draw. Continue. And inhale, return to normal breathing. So we're going to curl the toes under, sitting on the toes. And that's like that. Curl those toes under. If it's too intense, just keep coming off of it. You may want to be sitting on a block here, depending on the amount of bend you have in your knees or tops of your feet. Inhale, float the arms up over the head. Exhale, draw the tailbone down, sit bones down, pubic bone down. And when you're done exhaling, draw the abdomen up. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen. Draw the abdomen up. Inhale. Feel your kidneys. Exhale. All the way down the ureters to the bladder. Draw the abdomen up. Inhale. Feel the kidneys underneath the lungs. Exhale all the way down the ureters into the bladder, making a little letter V. Point to the letter V at the bladder. Draw the abdomen up as you inhale from that V all the way to the ureters, to the blood, to the kidneys. Feeling the lungs at the top of the kidneys open wide to the shoulders, giving your shoulders some breath, and exhale all the way down through the bladder. Again, inhale, all the way from the bladder through the ureters, kidneys, lungs, shoulders, through your arms and hands. Also at the top of the head, why not? And exhale all the way down, maintaining the top of the head. So now you're moving in opposition. Head keeps going up as the bladder moves down, as tail moves down. Inhale. Feel that letter V puff out those lower ribs, puff out around the kidneys. Allow the shoulders to be free, and exhale. Keep that sense of up energy as the exhale moves down to give you even more clarity, more spaciousness inside. We'll take one more breath. And exhale. Move the arms back behind you. Clasp the hands behind you if you can. If not, maybe just put them on your waist. Open the collarbones. Exhale. Continue to feel that idea of breathing all the way from the bladder, the ureters, up into the kidneys, into the lungs, to the shoulders, to the hands. And then exhale, continue that contact with the hands, shoulders, lungs as you let the tailbone, pubic bone, sit bones, bladder. Continue that downward energy. As I get more space, maybe my hands touch the floor. My bum is still on my heels. Maybe my head goes back here. Depends on your head. My head goes back today. Maybe yours does. Maybe it doesn't. Continue that breath pattern a few more rounds for yourself. And then one more breath in. One more exhale, and then inhale, come on up. Let the breath support you, float you forward. Come forward, tap toes out. Sit back on your heels. Take a moment. And take your body, your hips over to the right side. So I've got my legs in sort of mermaid position. My right hand is on the floor. My left arm is over the head. My right elbow will be moving into my right rib cage. Inhale, and then exhale up. Inhale, take it over to the side. And exhale up. Again, my right elbow is moving almost into my waist and my rib cage here to keep me from going over too far. So I'm actually feeling a little bit of an acupoint. It's not really that hard, it's not like an acupoint, but I'm allowing myself to feel supported by my arm here, on my lower arm. Inhale up. So I'm feeling a little squeeze on that side, a little hug. As I breathe in and exhale up. Great. Now go ahead and walk your hands over to your right. So I'm facing over my right leg, which is on the floor. Inhale. Just lift the chin up, chest up. Feel that sense of space, and then exhale, bring the body forward. You may or may not go to the ground here. I won't go to the ground right now. And then inhale from your tail, your bladder. Feel that breath from the bladder. Ureters, kidneys, lungs, shoulders, out the top of the head, also through the hands. And then exhale back down. Inhale from the base, kidneys, lungs, top of the head, hands, shoulders. Exhale down. Maybe you're getting lower to the floor. Maybe you're inhale from the tail, from your kidneys. From your bladder up to the kidneys. Now start to feel maybe an undulation. So to play with the shape of your spine now. Instead of trying to do it right, do it creative. So start to play with the shape of your spine here. And get a little freer as you go up and down with your breath. Not trying to have a flat back or a round back. Now actually move into that undulating sort of watery idea of that kidney, ureter, bladder, letting the kidneys support the lungs. Coming up, and then inhale, take your left arm up, open it up to the side, and start to play here as you take the chest to the ceiling. And exhale back down, hand to the floor as you look behind you. And then inhale, bring it on up, arm up, look to the ceiling. Exhale, left hand to the mat as you look behind you. Straighten your left leg. We did this a couple times before. And now open, rotate that left thigh bone out as you inhale up. And exhale back over. Internally rotate, bring that left leg all the way in. Straighten it. You're going to flex that foot, heel to the floor, toe to the ceiling, and open. As the hand goes over the head, back over. Bring it back in. One more. Inhale all the way up. Bring the body up. And exhale. Just stay there for a moment. Inhale up. Lift the chest, and then exhale, slide forward, just directly forward. And stay here. You can support, use your hands for support here. Maybe your forearms are on the floor, maybe your whole body's on the floor, depending. This knee may not be on the ground here, it might be up here. You can also put a block under it. It's not about how far you go over, it's about allowing that breath to move in from the bladder, up the ureters, into the kidneys, into the lungs, into the shoulders, arms, and feel that big V of existence, but I wanted it to rhyme. Let's start with the letter V. So feel that victory, jive, that sense of the fountain, that water, that expression. So whether you're, pontificating here in this shape in your up space, or you've been down, it's the same flow. And bring yourself up slowly. Roll yourself back over. And just take your legs out in front for a moment. Dandasana. Inhale, float arms up. And just a baby Uttanasana. For some of you, your baby Uttanasana is all the way over the feet. But it might not be. It might just be dropping the head. So that's what I'll do today. So you don't feel any pressure to just blip, even though you might blip. Can I still feel that connection of my breath to my bladder, up my ureters into my kidneys and my lungs and my shoulders? To find that breath support, that fluid breath support. And come on. Take a mini Shavasana here. Just lay down on your mat before we do the other side. And allow yourself to experience a flow or experience whatever you're experiencing. Do I feel more connection with my bladder? What's happening in my hip bones? What's happening in my belly? In the space below my rib cage, in my back, in my lungs, my heart, my shoulders, my arms, my hands, my wrists, my neck, my jaw. How's the fluid in my eyes? My brain. How's my hair or my hair follicles? Come on up. So now sitting over to the left, this side is a different side, so don't be shocked if it doesn't feel the same as the first side, because it would be a different side. So into mermaid pose, left hand on the mat. Again, your left elbow will come into your side to support your body. Inhale. And exhale, come back up. Again, this side feels very different for me. It might feel really similar to you, or it might feel very different. Inhale. And exhale, come back up. Inhale. Can I feel that support of my arm? I want to feel it more, so I'm going to bring my hand in closer. I really want to lean into it for some reason on this side. So I'm actually bringing my hand quite close to my body. So I can really lean into that elbow and press it into my waist a little bit. You might want to keep it out. Some of you might want to be out here more. As you inhale over from that bladder, ureters, kidney, lungs, shoulders, top of the head, hand. And exhale. That bladder pulling you back down. Inhale from the bladder all the way up to kidneys to lungs. Top of the head. I'm loving that. And then exhale, that bladder pulls you back. Feel that fluid connection to myself. That fluid connection to my breath, to my choices, to my presence in this world. And now go ahead and take the body over. Walk the hands, face that leg. Inhale again from that bladder. Exhale. I'm going to take it down. Inhale up. Exhale. So to start out, to warm up the spine and the breath, allow yourself to feel a little undulating. So it's not, for me, it's not about keeping a flat back over and a flat back up for today. It can be, though. That'll strengthen your back muscles in a different way. It's sort of an awkward position and very asymmetrical on your back muscles, though. But for this, I'm thinking more of that sort of snake, that water snake-like idea where I'm getting articulation in all my little vertebrae. So how can I move a little bit more? How can I give some vertebrae joints that don't move a little an opportunity? So as I move up and down, I'm starting to allow myself to have that creative flow now, that sense of that creative water flow in my spine as I play, even with my rhythm possibly now, as I'm going up and down in this position. And now I'm going to take my right leg, as I inhale, it reaches to bring me up and over. And then exhale back, and the leg comes in. And I inhale, that leg goes out, up and over. And the leg comes in. Push that leg out. Rotate that thigh open. Toe to the ceiling, heel to the floor. And now I'm starting to spin it to the back. So go twisting. Open that leg. Over to the side. And then exhale, that leg comes in. And then I look behind me. Many of you have already been doing it. Some need a little more warm up for that spiral to happen. And then just come on up and just sit here for a moment. Notice what's happening in your shoulders. Do they feel any different sense of support? And as your shoulders feel a little bit different sense of support, how does that affect your head on your neck? So just for now, for today, since this is the second side, go ahead and place your fingers on the back of your neck in that little divot there on the back of your skull. Just allow that to open that fountain a little bit more from the tailbone, where your bladder sitting right back down there between your tailbone and your pubic bone. And that very top of your vertebrae, which is pretty much right in the middle of your head, believe it or not. And then go ahead and place your thumb on your vestibular bone, fingers above, and just allow that sense of that floating skull now. And from there, go ahead and bring your body over. Or maybe you're up, feeling the V, as I pontificated on the first side, or you're just bringing the body over. But remember, whether your knee is up or down, or you're just here, or you're farther down, connecting all the way to that bladder, ureter, kidney, supporting the lung, shoulder relationship, which affects my head, my neck, the fluid in my eyes, the fluid in my brain, the fluid in my inner ears. The fluid in my decision making, the fluidness in my presence, my flow in my life today, in this present moment. Come on up. Bring it back in. Let's take the legs back into, let's take them into Upavista Konasana this time. Legs open. Inhale, arms up. Exhale over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Turn and face the leg. Exhale over. Inhale up. To the side. Now move the other direction. So exhale to the left. Inhale up. Turn and face the knee. Exhale over. Inhale up, ear to the knee. Exhale over. Inhale up. And then exhale, come forward again. Some of you may just be pressing your hips forward here. Opening the chest. That actually feels amazing right now. Didn't I think of it before? Oh, I just did. Excellent. And then coming forward. Your forward might be any forward. The forward might be sitting straight up. Feeling that V, that flow. Yay. And just go ahead and walk your hands back up. Slowly bring the legs together. Feet together. Baddha Konasana. Just take a few butterflies here. Just butterfly wings with your knees. Baby bounces. This is not about hurting anything. It's about just getting some fluid movement in the hips. Opening up the pelvic floor a bit. Feeling that foundation expand and be larger to support your new larger life. To support your new larger presence of you. Great. And then if you want to bring your hips up and just swing them a little bit, great. Boop-a-doo. And fantastic. Let's lay down on our backs. Cross your right knee over your left. You can eagle the legs out if you want to. Hands behind the head. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. When you have no more air in the body, keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Inhale, fill it with the new space, the new you. Good. Exhale, right elbow to right knee. When you have no more air in the body, keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Exhale all that old habits, old patterns, old thoughts. Inhale, allow that new, that's the new now to be there, your new space. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, seriously, just keep exhaling. Now inhale, fill, 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 fill. Nourish, 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 flow. Exhale, squeeze out every old thought, old pattern, old habit that is no longer in your service for your new life. Inhale, bring it back down. Feel the new. 2 more of those. Exhale all the air out, then keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. Inhale, float it back down. And then exhale, bring it on up. When you have no more air in the body, keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. And inhale back down. Uncross the legs, hug knees to chest. Take a moment and allow yourself to experience your flow. The circulation of you in you. Soon to be you in this world, in your new now. Cross the left leg over the right. You can eagle the legs out or just keep them crossed. Depends on your cross. Hands behind the head. Right elbow to left knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, elbow to knee. If you no more air in the body, keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. Exhale, 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 exhale. Let it all go. Really, it's time to clean it out. Inhale back. Exhale, bring it on up. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep x. Inhale, bring it back down. Exhale. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. No more air in the body. Keep exhaling. Inhale back down. That new now is more present than ever. Exhale all the old habits, all the old thoughts, all the things that are keeping you in the past, stuck in the past. Inhale, bring it back. 1 more round. Exhale. Exhaling, exhaling all that old thoughts, old patterns, old habits. Inhale, feel your new now, the new you. And then exhale, bring it on up. Keep exhaling all the old habits. This is it. This is the last clean up for now. Keep sweeping it out there and then inhale back down.
Uncross the legs, hug knees to chest. Inhale, exhale, bring your head to your knees. Inhale down. Legs straight up. You might need to have your knees bent here. Hold in L pose. Exhale. Inhale. Feel that letter V in your body from bladder, ureters, kidneys, lungs, shoulders, neck, top of the head, hands and arms. Exhale out the bottom and also out the feet. A few more breaths here. Finding your flow. Given you got a bladder, ureters, kidneys, lungs, etc. Where's your flow now? Just allow your breath to show you a new flow. Inhale. Now exhale, slowly lower the knees, legs. You can either bend your legs here or keep them straight if you want it more challenging. Exhale, legs to the left, head to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, legs to the right, head to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, legs to the left, head to the right. Slow and controlled. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, legs to the right, head to the left. Inhale, slow and controlled, back to center. 2 more rounds. Exhale. Inhale, back to center. To the left with the head, to the right with the legs. Back to center. This time, legs to the left, head to the right. And stay. What does it feel like to feel that letter V in my bladder, kidneys, ureters, shoulders, lungs, in this position? And I feel the 2 halves of my brain lobes, relating to my kidneys somehow, relating to the 2 lung lobes, anchored in center at my bladder. Even in my duality, in spite of my duality, I have center line. I'm here and there at the same time. When I'm in my now, my new now. And exhale, bring your legs back to the center. Take a moment. Other side, slowly legs to the right, head to the left. And that anchor, that letter V at my bladder. My kidneys, my lung lobes, my shoulders, the halves of my brain. Maybe my 2 eyes are like the kidneys, if my brain are lungs. Can I feel my eyes flow to supports underneath my brain? So my brain and my eyes begin to work together in a different way, in a clearer fashion. For my new now. One more breath. And exhale, legs back to the center. Slowly lower the legs down. You can do a leg lift. Take a moment. If you feel the need now to hug your knees to your chest, great. Feet flat on the floor, knees to the ceiling. It's a little dynamic bridge. Just to feel now the V in another direction. Inhale, float the hips up. Arms over the head. I'm feeling my bladder all the way to my fingertips here. Through my kidneys and my lungs and my brain. Exhale down. Again, inhale, float it up. Feel yourself float. Exhale down. Feel yourself flow now from the feet, underneath, and down. So here is kidney 1 in traditional Chinese medicine. So consider this to be the wellspring, the fountain of energy as it moves up the legs, into the bladder, into your kidneys. So this point right here on your foot, in the middle of the ball of your foot, kind of like underneath between your big toe and your first toe, right below the ball of your foot. Okay, so find that kidney 1 point on you, and then from there, feel it coming up. So you've got the two it flows from the base into the bladder, and then from the bladder back into the hands. So now I'm feeling an X perhaps. Exhale back down. And then again, a few more dynamic bridges, connecting the flow in all of your limbs now. One more. This time, feel free to stay up. My hair was in my way here. Exhale, stay there. I'm feeling flow here in kidney 1, all the way to my bladder, through ureters into kidneys, lungs, shoulders, eyes, brain, hands, all of it. I'm flowing and loving it. Lower the hips down, keeping your arms above the head. Lower your legs down to feel your body in an X position. And then release yourself into Shavasana. Feel that sense of flow in your body, flow in your mind, and allow your being to circulate this new presence, this new now. Feel the pulse of your life. Continue to keep relaxing and enjoying and exploring. As I relax now into my new now. Perhaps I think about my last 10 years. How has my career changed over the last 10 years? What were the ups, the downs? What was the result of those ups and downs? What did I want from my career 10 years ago? Do I currently have it? Did I get it? Has what I wanted from my career 10 years ago stayed the same, or has it changed? What was the arc over 10 years? Can I see how I evolved from what I want to what I currently want? Did I give up on my dreams, or did my dreams just change? Do I have professional or career regrets? And can I use that information in my current reality and make some choices now that will move me away from regret and into my new now? Can I love myself right here, right now, no matter what? And know that regardless of my perception of myself, I am in fact in my new now. In my new fluid reality. In my new present moment. Feel that flow, that victorious letter V of that flow moving through you now. And celebrate victory, Jai. Jai Jai. And celebrate you, your flow, your presence, your now. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in and release. Gently wiggle fingers and toes to find the edges of your brand new physical presence and your brand new now. Slowly roll your head from side to side. Feel perhaps how those brain lobes are soft and fluid now, just hydrated like kidneys. And then roll over onto one of your sides into a loose fetal position. And slowly push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. And take a moment just to simply bask in the presence And if you'd like to do some pranayama and meditation, just click onto Tier 2, the weekly meditation, and that will be a beautiful way to finish this practice. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.